Well, what are we waiting for? Lights, camera, Retro Man!
G'day viewers, Retro Man here and welcome to the show. And just recently I was watching Superboy, the complete first season. This is something I've had in my collection for many years. If you go back to the late 80s, you may remember that Superboy burst onto our screens. It was a very campy TV series, but it did offer a chance to see lots of Superboy action with the backdrop of a school setting. So yes, this was actually really unique afternoon TV at the time. And here we have Superboy in college, and he's there with Lana Lang, and he also has a good friend called TJ, and he kind of takes photos and he's into the journalism side of things. And I think this is a really fun series. I mean, there's plenty of blue screen effects, but outside of all that, it just offers a unique look at the Superboy character in a 25-minute time frame. It is fast-paced. They have some great supporting actors. And Superboy is played by a guy called John Hames Newton. Now, he never became a big star on everybody's radar, but he is famous for this series. This series in the late 80s made a bit of a ripple, and I'm sure if you've ever seen it, you'll remember John Hames Newton. Now, how he got the role is quite interesting. John Hames had just left school. He was looking for work, and someone sent him on an audition for a movie role, and it turned out that that movie he auditioned for was Weekend at Bernie's. They were casting for that. You know, that film with Andrew McCarthy and Jonathan Silverman. So John Hames Newton tried out for that film, and the casting agent is like, okay, well, maybe you're not suited for this comedy movie, but John, you do have the look of a Superman or maybe a Superboy, and they're shooting a Superboy series out in Florida. If you can get yourself out to Florida, you might just win yourself the gig. So yes, John Hames Newton, a newcomer to TV, he scored this role, and it changed his life forever. And he became what you would call the original or the best remembered screen Superboy. So a very interesting series. I just watched the entire series recently. Very breezy, packed full of fun. And I think Lana Lang in this plays a great role. She's an actress called Stacey Haydock. You may not have heard of her, but she's actively working. She's in shows like The Young and the Restless. And man, she's great as well in Superboy. So they did 4 seasons of Superboy, and John Hames Newton laid down the cape after the first season. He walked out after a pay dispute. So I think, in my opinion, he should have stuck around. He was a fine Superboy. But man, he left that series, a little bit prematurely. So they did 3 seasons of this with another actor called Gerard Christopher. So they're available as well. I have all of them. But this is certainly a step back in time. So thanks for sharing this super moment with me. And Superboy, starring John Hames Newton, is a really interesting show. You'll have a lot of fun with this one if you seek it out. So please remember, this is the late 80s. It wasn't a show with a big budget. The special effects are campy. The supporting actors are there. They're really over the top. And you get a lot of quirky characters popping up as Superman's adversaries. So it's a fun show, and definitely as we lead into the new Superman movie with David Corenswet, I'm going back through the archives, if you will. Everything Superman, Superboy, I'm taking a look at it all over again, and it's just so much fun. So that is Superboy, the first season. So yeah, John Hames, a very interesting guy in a very fun TV series. But that just about does it. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. So it's been an absolute pleasure. As always, please like, comment and subscribe, and keep watching Retro Man forever. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're alerted for my next episode. But until next time, this is Retro Man, living the dream, retro style. Stay gold.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang. But in the meantime, please check out these other episodes.